Crusaders. I'm McKenna Judd.
And I'm Harley Rhodes.
We've got a full and fun broadcast for you about things going on in students' lives.
Let's get started.
Students just came back from the Baja Bound trip and they were super excited going into it.
From building houses for families to building lifelong friendships, everyone loves going to Baja.
Maddie talked with students before they left about what they're most looking forward to and how they prepared for it.
Let's take a look. Maddie?
Hey Crusaders, today we're on day 3 of our houseboat in Baja. Let's see how our Crusaders are impacted by this trip. How many years have you attended the Baja mission trip?
This is my second year.
What has the process been like while building the house?
It's been a lot of fun, but it's definitely challenging. Like the drywall kept falling down, but it's been a lot. I had a lot of fun. So,
what has been the most helpful advice you have received in the building this year?
probably like holding the hammer a little higher, because like I was holding it really low and just swinging as hard as I could, and I wasn't hitting the nails. But when I moved my hands up, I started hitting them.
How is the process of being a house leader different from just being somebody on the trip?
I think being a house leader, you just have to be a little more observant and make sure like everyone's being included versus like only worrying about yourself.
How has being a house leader changed your view on attending the trip?
It honestly hasn't changed it that much. I just think you see like a different side of everything, and then you definitely just get to know more people. Like I've already talked to everyone on the trip.
Faith Lutheran goes through Baja Bound, which is an organization started in 1993 that helps families in Ensenada with building them a house. Baja Bound also has a separate program called Baja Ed that gives children scholarships, helps them with tutoring, learning English, getting GEDs, and more. Baja Ed also has an adult programs similar to the children ones. If you would like to learn more or donate, you can visit bajabound.org.
How many years have you been on Baja?
This was my first year going.
What is your favorite memory on Baja?
One of two memories. It was either playing beach football with all the boys after we got back from a hard day's work, and then the house dedication, getting to give the keys to the family and watching them be so grateful for something that I think we take for granted every day. So that was a really powerful experience for me and for, I think, all the kids there.
What is the best advice you would give to anyone going on the trip?
Go. Do it. Whether you're doubting it or you can't find the money or whatever it is, find a way to go. That would be my advice.
That's all we have for you today, Crusaders. This trip has truly been nothing but a blessing, and we definitely recommend you to go. If you'd like to learn more or donate, you can visit bajabound.org. I'm Maddie Knowles with the FLNN, signing out.
It's always interesting to hear what students are excited about.
Definitely. Harley, do you prefer Lulu or Aloe?
I like both for different reasons, but Milan went around to see which brand students prefer and why.
Here's what they had to say. Milan?
Hi Faith Lutheran, my name is Milan Orton, and today I'm reporting live from Aloe. Today we're going to compare the style, fit, and value of these two popular activewear brands, Aloe and Lululemon. Stay tuned to see which brand comes out on top. What store do you shop at the most, Aloe or Lululemon?
Lululemon. Aloe.
What's your favorite clothing item from there?
Probably the Define jackets or like the shorts. The sweat sets.
Why do you think this brand is the best?
I feel like it lasts longer because like my Aloe stuff gets all like fuzzy and yeah.
I think it's the best because they have the better sweat sets and they're more comfy.
Do you think Aloe is better than Lululemon?
Aloe or Lulu? With that question, I think it's solely based on what type of person you are.
Lululemon because I've been following the CEO who was new, Calvin. At that time, he had been working at Sephora. I love the changes he made and the excitement that he brought, something new. And I came in under the mirror, which was something totally new for us to try. And I thought, hey, what the heck, let's give it a shot. Great company. Love the product, of course. And since then, I have been moved over. I have just went over a few years ago to the community side.
Why did you want to work at Aloe?
Honestly, I wanted to work at Aloe because I was scrolling on LinkedIn, and I pulled up Aloe's inquiry, and it looked very interesting when it came to pay and the competitive nature of sales. So I applied, and I got the job.
About what it brings to the market space with it. And I can speak about my product, and what my product does bring to the market space is it brings in the durability, it brings in the recognition, it brings in the community. Literally, that's what we are. We were built on community.
Durability, classic wear is more your thing, then Lululemon might be the perfect choice for you. Thanks for watching Faith Lutheran.
It looks like students have different opinions.
They definitely do. Switching gears, the ACT is coming up.
Students are preparing in different ways, from practice tests to tutoring and study groups.
Brennan asked students how they're getting ready for the test day.
Let's check it out. Brennan?
Oh, hey, Crusaders. I almost didn't see you there. I'm studying for the ACT. Now let's see if students are also studying for the ACT with the great help of Sarah. Have you started studying for the ACT?
Little. Yes. I did a boot camp two weeks ago at Coronado.
No.
No.
No, not at all.
Do you think the Sarah work helps?
Not really.
No.
No, not at all.
Why not?
I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't really give me what I need. When you get it wrong, you can't see why you got it wrong, so it's just like, it's annoying.
It's unnecessary and none of the questions are even on the ACT.
Because it's just a lot of extra work for no reason.
How important is the ACT?
I think the ACT is pretty important, even though colleges are mostly test optional, which means you do not have to submit your test score for admission. A lot of colleges will be looking at your test score for scholarships, and so I think it is still important if you want to get money.
How many students do you think study for the ACT and do Sarah?
I really don't know how many are taking outside classes. I know there's definitely some that are doing some test prep, and I know that if we look back at our PSAT scores from before Sarah and after Sarah, our scores have gone up, and so we do think that Sarah has been beneficial.
And why is studying for the ACT important?
I think it's important because it helps you get familiar with the test itself and the layout of the test and how to answer certain questions. Sometimes learning about the test and how to answer those questions is more important than learning the content itself.
Wow, based on the answers you guys gave, you guys really need to start studying. I know I will. I'm Brendan Rosenberg from FLNN, signing off.
Best of luck to everyone taking the ACT.
For our final story, we're looking at an issue that has been gaining attention: online sports betting among students.
With betting apps becoming more accessible, it is important to understand more about it.
Jaden took a closer look at how this is impacting students.
Here's what they have to say. Jaden?
What's up, Faith Lutheran? I'm Jaden Serrano from the FLNN. Sports betting has become more popular than ever, especially with apps where you can place bets within seconds. While betting is legally restricted within adults, it has become a big problem within high schools, especially here at Faith Lutheran. We're going to see how it affects students here at Faith. Do you think sports betting is common here at Faith Lutheran?
Oh, definitely. I think it's definitely common here at Faith. I would say so. New Kalshi app, go download now.
Have you seen any negative impacts of sports betting?
Yeah, I mean, you got some people who drain their bank accounts, but, always got them on the next bet for sure. I'd say I've only seen positive impacts. I mean, if you're smart with what you bet, it's a great way to make money, I think.
Do you think teens should be sports betting?
Definitely not. I think it's pretty dangerous, but, it's fun. It's fun. I mean, I don't see a problem with it.
Sports have always been about competition, school spirit, and community. But for some teens, the focus is shifting from the game itself to the money behind it. Even though it's illegal for minors, exposure to gambling culture is happening earlier than ever. For teenagers, gambling isn't just a harmless side activity. It creates financial risk, pressure to win back losses, and the possibility of developing unhealthy habits at a young age. What may start as a small bet can quickly turn into a cycle of chasing money. And as sports betting becomes more normalized, the line between entertainment and addiction is becoming harder for teens to see. What are the negative impacts on sports gambling irresponsibly?
Well, it's like any bad, alcohol, gambling, it's an addiction. It can be an addiction if you let it out of hand. And I think everyone knows what an addiction can do. So it's important to have that structure. You can't wager any more than what you can afford to lose.
And how has social media and advertising impacted younger audiences' exposures to sports betting?
I think social media has impacted the younger generation more than anybody. I mean, we all know that. So it affects them the same way it affects the younger generation with everything else social media brings to it. It's always there. And then, you do a search on social media about gambling, then you look on social media and everything you see is about gambling. So it's it's out there. You just have to be careful. You have to, everything in moderation. You just can't go full bore. If you do, it can cause some damage. It really can.
Make sure you're betting legally and responsibly because it can have a lot of serious consequences. I'm Data Stormer from FLNN, signing off.
That's all we have for today.
Thanks for watching Crusaders.
I'm McKenna Judd.
And I'm Harley Rhodes.
God bless.